most of my patients who come to me for body odor, nasubukan na talaga nila lahat. Doc, lahat na ng ingredients na antiperspirant na gamit ko na. Nag-try na din ako ng home remedies but nothing works. And a lot of them, na-affect na talaga yung daily lives nila. Some of them don't want to go to work na kasi feeling nila chinichismis na sila ng mga office mates nila. Some of them naman parang they don't want to attend social gatherings anymore because they feel like people smell them. So when patients come to the clinic, I often present them with different kinds of treatments, starting with the more conservative ones. So yung mga nag-try pa lang ng mga over-the-counter antiperspirants, I give them sort of a higher concentration and a more medical concentration ng antiperspirants. And pag hindi pa rin nag-work to, marami tayong treatment options na pwedeng gawin. Hi everyone! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's episode of Derm Talk, meron tayong pag-uusapan na can be a little sensitive, pero marami ang nakaka-experience nito. And our topic will be body odor. You know, living in a country like the Philippines where it's hot and humid all the time, lahat tayo pinagpapawisan. And yung iba sa atin, nakaka-experience ng body odor. Meron nga ako mga patients na nagpupunta sa akin, and it's not just, smelling unpleasant. It actually can affect your self-esteem, how you relate with other people, and yung iba nga ayaw na pumasok sa trabaho, gusto nila work from home na lang, and ayaw na nilang nakikihalubilo with other people. So bago natin pag-usapan kung ano ba yung pwedeng gawin para matreat yung body odor, alamin muna natin kung bakit tayo nagkakaroon ng body odor. So for this video, ang pag-uusapan natin is body odor coming from your underarms, your groin, and yung areas na madalas pinagpapawisan. So bakit ba tayo nagkakaroon ng body odor? It's important to know that the odor comes from sweat and bacteria na naghahalo. In our bodies, we have two types of sweat glands. Eccrine glands, which are found all over, and apocrine glands, which are found in specialized areas like the axilla and the groin. Magkaiba yung pawis na lumalabas from our eccrine glands and apocrine glands. Sa eccrine glands natin, we have our clear, watery, fluid-like sweat, whereas yung apocrine glands natin found in underarms and groin releases a milky, proteinaceous material. Ngayon, pag nag-release ng sweat yung apocrine sweat glands natin sa underarms and nag-mix siya with bacteria, the bacteria metabolizes the contents of your sweat, which produces the smell. Ito yung nagbibigay ng parang tinatawag natin na pungent, yung parang maasim at medyo amoy anghit na smell. First, kailangan malaman natin kung ano yung causes ng body odor. So a simple formula that I always explain to my patients is sweat plus bacteria equals body odor. So ngayon iisipin natin, ano ba yung mga dahilan ng excessive sweating? Of course, meron tayong tinatawag na condition na hyperhidrosis, yung mga tao na sadyang pawisin lang talaga sila. Pero other more common causes include, of course, exposure to heat. For example, kung athlete ka, or yung trabaho mo requires you to be exposed to the sun or outdoors. And minsan naman, di ba, pag kinakabahan tayo, syempre, nagiging active din yung sweat glands natin. So you have to consider all of these things. And then there's bacteria. Ano ba yung mga dahilan ng build-up ng bacteria in certain areas of the body, like the underarms? Syempre, proper hygiene. Kung hindi ka naliligo ng regular and alam mo na nadumihan ka or napawisan ka and posibleng nagkaroon ng increase in bacterial accumulation in the underarms tapos hindi mo siya nilinisan, those can lead to the combination of the two, which can lead to body odor. Which brings me to my next point. Nawalan na ako ng boses. Cut mo na. Clarence, can I have water please? Ay, hindi. Alam ko na. Wag na water. Ano na lang? Clear glass. Ayan. Kasi may ipapakita ko sa inyo, guys. Meron kaming new toy in the clinic. So this one is our Ecospec E2O antioxidant water. And what it does, it uses mineral water and it's patented ultra-low frequency technology that vibrates the minerals found in the water, giving it an antioxidant effect. So very easy to use. Press mo lang na ganito if you want room temperature water. But you can also choose kung gusto mo ng cold or ng hot. And very easy to use. So I like to have this here because as someone who is exposed to the elements since I walk to work, tapos lagi pa akong pagod, a little boost of antioxidant effects is very, very helpful for me. So iniinom ko yan palagi. Ayan. So sorry, balik na tayo guys. Back to regular programming. Thank you, Clarence. So if you feel na may body odor ka, hindi naman kailangan agad-agad magpunta sa dermatologist. Meron tayong mga magagawa sa bahay natin to prevent and minimize yung pagkakaroon ng body odor. Very, very important and number one is proper hygiene. Siyempre, pag nadumihan ka, pag pinagpawisan ka, kailangan mo talagang maligo at linisin yung mga areas ng body mo na pinagpawisan. Kung sensitive ka, usually sinasabi ko sa mga patients ko, importante to focus on your T-wags or your toe webs, axillary and groin. And kung talagang prone ka to body odor, pwede kang gumamit ng mga antibacterial soaps or washes containing ingredients like benzoyl peroxide. Number 2 are antiperspirants. Antiperspirants are products that contain ingredients that block sweat glands. So kami mga dermatologists, usually ina-advise namin na antiperspirants be used at night when the sweat glands are least active. Kasi pag ginamit mo siya in the morning and pinagpawisan ka, syempre, hindi siya mag-work and it can even cause irritation pag nahalo siya with your sweat and friction. Third option that some people use are deodorants. Deodorants naman are products that contain masking ingredients na nako-cover up yung smell. Pero kung papapiliin mo ako between antiperspirants and deodorants, I would probably go more for antiperspirants. Swerte na lang natin because many products nowadays contain both. Ngayon, if na-try mo na tong lahat na to and hindi siya nag-work, that's when I recommend that you consult a dermatologist. But before I move on to discussing the treatments available in the clinic, i-discuss ko lang briefly yung mga questions na nakukuha ko sa comment section of my page. Number 1 is, okay lang ba Doc mag-home remedies, gumamit ng mga calamansi, mga apple cider vinegar? While I know that some may have positive experiences using these ingredients, I highly discourage it kasi number 1, mahirap siya, hindi siya consistent, hindi siya reproducible, and wala talaga tayong guidance on the amount na ilalagay, kung paano, tapos kung ilan. And pag mali yung gamit mo, it can even lead to irritations and possibly darkening of your underarm. So wag na tayo dyan. Doon na tayo sa mga well-known and may mga basis na talaga sa paggamit ng tama. Second question na nakakuha ko, Doc, nakaka-affect ba yung kinakain natin sa smell natin? Well, yung food kasi is more contributory dun sa overall sweating natin or yung tinatawag natin na eccrine glands and eccrine bromhidrosis. I discussed this in another video of mine on body odor that I produced and shot like a long time ago. So you can go back to my videos and check it out if you want more information on that. But for now kasi yung discuss natin is more yung apocrine bromhidrosis o yung body odor na produce ng underarms and mga groin na sweating. Now, most of my patients who come to me for body odor, nasubukan na talaga nila lahat. Doc, lahat na ng ingredients na antiperspirant na gamit ko na, nag-try na din ako ng home remedies but nothing works. And a lot of them, na-affect na talaga yung daily lives nila. Some of them don't want to go to work na kasi feeling nila chinichismis na sila ng mga office mates nila. Some of them naman parang they don't want to attend social gatherings anymore because they feel like people smell them. So when patients come to the clinic, I often present them with different kinds of treatments, starting with the more conservative ones. So yung mga nag-try pa lang ng mga over-the-counter antiperspirants, I give them sort of a higher concentration and a more medical concentration na antiperspirants. And pag hindi pa rin nag-work to, marami tayong treatment options na pwedeng gawin. Pinaka-common na ginagawa ng mga dermatologists in their clinic is botulinum toxin injections. So botulinum toxin, alam ko popular ito for addressing dynamic lines and wrinkles, pero meron din kasi itong effect sa sweat glands natin. When we inject botulinum toxin in the sweat glands, nakakontrol niya yung activity nito and temporarily, they will not produce sweat. Yun lang, when you employ this treatment, it's not permanent. Siyempre, nag-wear off din siya and at most, it can last up to 6 months depending on the degree of sweating and the amount of toxin injected. So you would have to keep going back to your doctor every few months kung gusto mong ma-maintain yung minimization ng sweating mo. Number 2 option would be your iontophoresis. So I don't do this in my clinic, but there are some who offer it. And alam ko meron kang pwedeng mabili na iontophoresis machine online. Yun nga lang, syempre it's kind of tedious because you have to do it 2 to 3 times a week. So how this works is that it disrupts the signaling of your sweat glands so that hindi siya ganon ka-active. Pero again, you have to do it regularly and pag tumigil ka, babalik sa dati yung sweat production mo. Third thing is the use of energy-based devices. In my clinics, I use micro-focused ultrasound and RF microneedling to damage and destroy sweat glands. So, hindi naman natin sisirain lahat. Selected lang or konti lang just to minimize yung sweat production. So, this one is a little more permanent solution compared to botulinum toxin injections and your iontophoresis treatment. Kaya lang, there's a little bit of discomfort kasi syempre we have to go deeper. Mas malalim yung kailangan natin i-target and you would have to do a series of sessions. So normally, nire-recommend namin 2 to 3 sessions spaced about 3 months apart para malaman mo kung meron talaga siyang effect. In other countries, meron din silang other treatment modalities that use a different kind of energy-based device machine, but we don't have it here in the Philippines. And the fourth treatment option that is done in clinic is lipocurettage. So ako hindi ko to ginagawa kasi surgery ito, pero basically the idea is, para siyang liposuction but of your underarms, sinasuction mo yung layer na nagko-contain ng sweat glands. Hindi natin pwedeng tanggalin, of course, lahat ng sweat glands. So again, this is done in a series of treatments depending on how you respond to each session. So meron mga patients na after one treatment, 50% improvement agad. So hindi na kailangan gawin yung second treatment. But meron naman iba na parang, Doc, parang 20% lang yung improvement. So it depends on how you respond to the treatment and kung ano yung effect niya, kung nadadala na ba ng deodorants and antiperspirants or hindi pa. Now, with all these treatment options available for you, kailangan kausapin mo yung doctor mo to know kung ano ba talagang nag-fit ng lifestyle mo, of course, comfort din, and budget is very, very important kasi some of these treatments naman are not cheap. And yung iba may downtime, so pwedeng hindi ka makakapasok ng work or pwedeng kailangan mo mag-absent, ganun. So, very, very important siya. And some patients actually combine 2 or 3 treatments. Halimbawa, gusto nila mag-botulinum toxin injection muna sila, pero sasabayan na rin nilang energy-based device. Pwede naman yun. Ang very, very important talaga is hindi dekahon yung ginagawa namin na treatment sa pasyente. It's really tailored to your needs and your preferences. Kaya very, very important to consult your dermatologist or your doctor to discuss yung issue mo on body odor. So there guys, I hope na yung mga diniscuss natin mas nalinawan kayo on what body odor is, what you can do at home, and when to seek consult. Yung take-home message ko lang talaga basically with this video is that if you are experiencing body odor, you shouldn't feel hopeless. Kasi ang swerte natin ngayon guys, kasi marami na tayong available treatments within reach. And because of developments and more awareness dun sa condition ng body odor, marami nang nakakaalam kung ano yung mga dapat gawin, kung ano yung pwedeng gawin, and marami ng clinics na nag-offer ng treatment options. So kung meron man ako hindi na-discuss o meron kayong pressing question na gusto nyong pag-usapan pa natin, please don't hesitate to put them in the comments below. Again, like I always say in all my videos, let's keep this conversation going. I really love hearing experiences from you guys, suggestion ng mga topics na pwede natin pag-usapan, and if meron kayong experiences na sarili nyo na gusto nyo din i-share, I'm sure a lot of our viewers and subscribers would want to hear about them too. So, if nagustuhan nyo tong video na to guys, if you feel that maganda yung take-home nyo from this, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and turn on notifications. So that's it guys. Thank you for watching and I'll see you again soon. Bye!